This is a Joe Grosser production from the Wired Up TV team and the Wired Up TV family.
How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. Take care of everything you guys gotta take care of, no matter what it is. And take care of it, my friend. Alright? Now, with that being said, let's get down with the video. Guys, I want to let you guys know something. I'm pretty sure you guys have eyes you guys can see. Mendes launches new push for Cuba to return Joan Chesimard, who was convicted of killing New Jersey State Trooper. Chesimard, who is on FBI's list of the most wanted terrorists, has lived in Cuba since 1984 after escaping from prison. The Black Liberation Army member had been sentenced to life imprisonment after being convicted in the killing of State Trooper Warner Foster in a shootout on the New Jersey Turnpike in 1973. In case you guys don't know who they're talking about Tupac's aunt, Assata Shakur. Okay? Now, this is crazy, man. They're trying to get her back and arrested with Cuba, but Cuba's not going to do it, guys. Cuba's been having this law for years, no extradition treaty with the United States. Now, it's been since 1973, and she killed a police officer. Then she broke out of prison. Okay? It's been since 1973. That's about 40 years, guys. And they still have not been able to get her back to the States. That is where Tupac is at as well, in Cuba. Why did he go there? It's common sense and it's obvious. Because there'll be no way in hell, even if they knew where he was, that they can get him back over here. He was not going to prison, and he was not going to get murdered. The reason Pac booked it on these suckers is because they were trying to murder him. Now, escaping from going back to prison was just the icing on the cake. Okay? He had court on the 14th of September, and allegedly he was going to go back to prison. Okay? That's why he fired David Kenner, and he was firing a whole bunch of people, guys, all right? A whole bunch of people. He allegedly also fired his security, his death row, the security that death row had appointed him. He had allegedly fired them, but ended up getting his security back because Suge Knight put them back on him, okay? We don't know why he fired the security guard or not, but Tupac was doing a lot of, trippy stuff before September 7th. He was firing people, right? He also fired his videographer, Tracy Robinson, okay? Tupac knew wherever he went, it had to be a spot that they were not gonna get him back over here, even if they wanted to, even if they knew where he was. He didn't want to go to no typical place like Mexico and all these places that everybody goes to, because he's a superstar. Somebody was gonna recognize him. Okay? Somebody was gonna recognize him, especially after what happened on September 7th, because he knew two things could happen. Either he was gonna be a legend, like a lot of artists that pass away become, or the cops were gonna expose what he did, and he was gonna become even bigger. And as soon as somebody sees him, they were gonna flat out tell him, "Look, there he is." Tupac didn't want this hassle, y'all. He knew where to go. He had family in Cuba, connections on how to get there, on where to go, on where the spots are, and that's where he went. He had help from his aunt, and he had help from other people. There wasn't too many people involved, contrary to what a lot of these haters might be saying. Well, there's too many people involved. There was too many people involved. People can't keep secrets and this and blah, 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 blah. Just things that people put out there to blind you guys, okay? To blind you from the truth. Tupac made the police look dumb. You know, Tupac made them look dumb. Alright. He made them look dumb. They knew it. And that's the whole reason why nobody was arrested. I know I sound like a parrot, but that's the whole reason why nobody was arrested, guys. Because Tupac made them look silly. Alright? They had everybody and their mama was saying that it was Orlando Anderson, which, by the way, is Tupac's cousin. Alright, they look identical. Anyways, everybody and their mama was saying it was him. They had just gotten in a fight, right? And they were supposedly following him for other murders. Now, why didn't they arrest him? Okay, they arrest people for the silly. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Either you guys have been in this situation, or you have friends that have been in this situation, or your friends got friends, or your cousin got friends, your girl cousin got baby daddy, whatever the case may be. Where minorities get arrested for the silliest thing, and cops don't ask questions, okay? They will apologize later. Alright? That's how cops get taught. You can always apologize. Alright? If you don't believe me, ask a police officer. Alright? They will arrest you, keep you in custody, and when you prove that you're innocent, alright, or they find out for sure that you're innocent, that's when they'll let you go. Especially if they were already following them for other murders. Get them on a charge and put them in jail. But no. The cops were afraid that Orlando might talk and plaster it all over the news and say that the Pac's alive. They pulled the wool over his eyes and all kinds of stuff. Why do you think in every interview Orlando had about Tupac, he had to smirk every time he spoke about him? This is not a man that was scared to go do life. This is a man that knew that it was a hoax, that Tupac had faked his death, that he was alive, and he knew what was going on, what the cops knew. That's why he was confident. That's why he was on TV talking, guys. Use your head. If he was supposedly had just killed Tupac, why would he go on TV talking about it? Because he didn't do nothing. He might even be related to Tupac. That's where all the research points to, that he's related to Tupac. You guys need to do your research and don't eat up everything the news tell you and the government tells you guys, because they'll lie, cheat, and steal just to protect their own. They're human beings. Okay, they're made out of the same flesh and red blood that we're made out of. Okay, and just like you and I ain't perfect, they ain't perfect either. Peep game, guys, and do your own research. Make up your own mind. Look what this paper says. They're trying to get her over here. What does this mean? I want to know what you guys think. Please send your information, or what you guys know. Please send your information to wireduptvforyou@gmail.com. wireduptvforyou@gmail.com. Assata Shakur, they're talking about bringing her back. Will this be when Tupac shows his face? Who knows, guys? Keep your head up, keep positive, and like I always tell you, my people, stay wired up. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.